What's good, y'all? It's your boy Will the Barber, and you are at Photo Fresh Cuts Barbershop, and you are now watching the recap.
What's going on, y'all? Y'all know who it is. It's your boy God So Icy, and this is another edition of the recap where we talk about the barber battle that just took place. But before we even get into all of that, man, we got a new addition to the team. Miss Sabre.
Yes, I'm Miss Sabre, aka Cuts by Sabre. You can find me on social media. 8 years in the game. Went to Bladensburg Barber School. Yeah. What else y'all want to know? Whatever else y'all want to know, leave it in the comments section. But yeah, so female barber, feminine female barber in the game. DMV'S best and finest, if I might add. Okay.
Oh, shoot,
all right,
man,
the finest.
She's going all the way in right now, and she also won a battle before, y'all.
Oh, yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? Came in the game. What was it? The crispy? What was it? Fastest Fade.
Fastest Fade. #1, first place. The group competition. Are you familiar? Were you there?
Oh, I was there.
Oh, it's
the trophy was taller than you.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I remember it. I remember it like it was yesterday.
And it's right in the shop too. Right?
Oh, it
as soon
is.
as you walk in the door, be like, boom.
Roger
price
that.
Is going up, baby.
I think that was the biggest trophy we done had in the game so far. Yup.
Well,
you done came in here, stole a trophy, and bowed out.
No, I did not bow out.
Okay, so y'all heard it here first. She did not bow out.
No.
So if you want to challenge Sabre, leave that in the comments. Let's get it.
Know.
So we about to go over the battle that took place on, what was it, the 26th?
Yes.
All right, and what was the name of the shop? It was at Elite Styles Unisex Salon.
Yep.
Right? Okay, so this took place on the 26th. Shout out to Elite Styles for allowing us to come and use their facility. It was an off-the-chain battle. You know what? Tell us about what you thought about the atmosphere in there.
Well, the barber battles are always such, a nice, competitive, and friendly vibe. When barbers get together, it's always a wonderful thing, I find. And the atmosphere there, it was such like a homey shop, too, and it was convenient.
Yeah, it was dope. It
was a really good turnout, actually. It was a lot of people, like, behind the ropes and stuff. It was a lot of people jam-packed in it, but it's always a good turnout with the barber battles, honestly.
She ain't lying, y'all. It was lit in there. The DJ had it cranking.
Yeah.
All of the barbers did an amazing job. It's time to talk about these battles that took place, though, y'all. Because, they battled it out. Some people actually finally got a trophy for the first time. We're going to talk about them.
Yeah.
I'm going to dive right into the first category, which is what? The fastest fade. Right?
Okay, yes.
The fastest fade, and we're gonna go from third place to first place. So with third place, we had coming in at a tie. It was Erica, the Master Barber, and Keith Cuts. So you tell me what you think of this cut coming from Erica. Since you're a woman, right? Okay, we got the queens in here, y'all.
I love
so tell me what you think about the cut from Erica.
So, looking at the cut from Erica's cut, I will say this. And I congratulations.
Facts.
All right? Congratulations on winning the award in third place. Erica's cut, I'm not going to lie, the shape up was a little off for me. It was a little off. It wasn't, I don't think it's her best work. However, and this is was this the fastest?
This was the fastest fade. And she likes to use this gentleman
I do not know why.
Yeah, but, at the end of the day, the fade still came out good. It's just the shape up. And, when it comes to the fastest fade, the barbers are always trying to rush to get that thing done. I mean, you was in the battle before. You seen how the fastest fades go. You're trying to get it done within, 15 minutes?
Yes.
Right? And then, when it comes to the shape up, who knows if the person is sweating, the atmosphere of the shop, if the person is sweating, you definitely ain't gonna get that shape up all the way in there unless you got a fan on them, right? So, I mean, who knows what was going on with E with that, but she still came in third place and she tied with somebody else who, what was his name? Keith the Barber?
Keith the Barber's, yeah.
So Keith Cuts, man, shout out to you. But you tied, bruh. You know what I'm saying? You tied. At the end of the day, let me check your cutout. So his fade actually went up a little bit more than Erica's. It's not a whole lot of the box showing when it comes to the shape up. Now let me check the other side out real quick just to make sure it evened up. Alright, so at the end of the day, it's the fastest fade, y'all. Y'all can see it on the screen right now. It's a little bit of bulk up at the top. But at the end of the day, overall, I would give this cut. What would you give this cut?
I would give this out of 10. I would give the cut a And we talking about Keats, right?
Yeah, come on with it.
I would give the cut a 6.
A 6.
I would give the cut
I'm
a
gonna rate
6 out of
Erica's.
10.
I'm gonna rate Erica's. I get Erica, a 6, and that's probably why they came in.
So I
at
feel
a
like
time.
that hairline annoys me. Like, honestly, I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like, I don't know why she always uses model. I don't think she mastered his line, because he does have one of those difficult lines. I will give her the benefit of the doubt for that. But Keith was okay. His was cool. It was good. It was blended well. The shape up was good. He blended out those corners, which was important. You know, that's something that the judges do test with the
they do pay
Murano.
attention to that a whole lot.
What is the comb called?
The Murano tooth comb, or whatever the case may be. Y'all know what the comb is.
Make sure y'all focus on those and y'all measure that, because that is one of the things that they do judge. So when you're fading that out, does help with that, because it's not like that's one less thing to have to measure. But I mean, like you said, with some bulk on the top around that nape area. Is that it right there?
Man, let me say this. Make sure y'all choose your models wisely.
Yeah.
Help yourself out by choosing the right model for the desired cut or style that you are actually getting involved in. This was the fastest fade. Choose somebody that you know that if you were to do a fade on them in 15 minutes, it's still going to look better because it's on the person that it's on.
Absolutely.
Right?
And make sure you master their hair texture and their hairline. It might make it a little bit better. But I'm happy with the winners. I think that the judges did choose this third place. We should move on.
So
They
let's go
did
to
judge
second.
that
Let's go to
correctly.
second place. Second place was Biggs the Barber. Shout out to Biggs the Barber. Always coming out. Salute to you, my man. He stay coming to the battle, stay doing his thing.
Yep.
I don't know what trophy this is for him, but my man Biggs is always in the game. All right. So second place.
Let's see. All right, that was a nice little before.
Yeah, nice little blend. Nice little blend. I'm pretty sure he could have did a little bit better on the shape up on the hairline when it comes to making that line a little bit more harder. You know what I'm saying? Pause on that. But, you got to make that line a little bit more sharper. I mean, right here it just looked like, it wasn't as sharp as it could have been, right?
Yeah.
All right, but let's talk about first place. We're going to first place. In
Zach,
first
I didn't
place,
get to say nothing about that good.
What? Go ahead. What you got to say about him?
Okay, so I think it was an overall good blend.
Okay.
I like the hair, with the sponge look on top. That is very in right now. So that was a good selection. That was an after. That was a before.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, that was a before. I wouldn't do that soon. Overall good tight cut. Number one is number one. I could see why this was number two. It was not his best work, but it was still very good work. Like you said, the shape up could have been a little bit crispier. I think too many times, and I'm not saying Biggs necessarily, but a lot of times barbers rely on that. The fibers and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
So when you do it without the fibers, it's not. You got to really master that cut without the fibers, and the fibers should really just be an addition. Not to say this is the case in that.
An enhancement.
But yeah, exactly, and not the cut.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
But okay.
Now I've seen some cuts. I've heard some stories, horror stories. People going home washing their hair, their whole hair cut and changed and shifted. But number one, first place went to my man Tony, the one and only. All right, this haircut it is flawless to me. I think they picked the right person for number one. My man had a serious high top fade.
No bull. This joint took me back to the 90s.
Golly.
90s R&B singer right there.
You know
the
what I'm
curls
saying?
on top. Ooh yeah.
Hey look, my man definitely is in there like an R&B singer, man. Shout out to Tony, the one and only, for winning first place, man. He stay coming out, stay supporting the movement, man. Salute to you, King, and we're gonna be right back after these messages.
What the?
What?
I didn't even get to say about throwing
I thought you just said he had a 90s R&B flavor.
I know, but I didn't get to talk about that.
Oh, you want to go in on that jump?
Yes.
Please talk about it.
Let's keep it 100.
Please talk about that bad boy right there.
Tony.
I was trying to help you, Tony.
You my guy. All right. But we had some lines on the side. I will give you that. Now, blending a high top is not easy. I understand that you're going from such high level to skin taper. So I get that. And I'm sure you spent a lot of time on it. But right around here, it was like 2 lines on the side. Are you guys going to show this on the...
Yep.
All right. You see what I'm talking about. Right there on the side, on the right side of your model. Just some lines there. But we not robots. We make mistakes. But I'm just saying that. But compared to... honestly, I'm going to go ahead and say this.
What you said?
Biggs could have took that one. Biggs
coulda
could have
took
took
it?
that one. Considering
When it
those
comes to the
lines.
fade. When it comes to the fade.
When it comes to the fade, Biggs could have took that one.
But now go to the line. Go to the line.
Yes. All right. Okay.
Yep. Go to the line.
Okay. Tony had a stronger front line than Biggs. I will say that. Biggs, that's where you messed up at as far as winning. He had those lines on the side. If it was up to me, you would have won off the taper, but he got you with that front line. The front line wasn't strong enough to win. And ultimately, unfortunately, that the line is the main part of the cut.
Of the fade. And it's
Period.
also a fastest fade. So, yeah, we got to critique everything.
I'm just saying. I'm
We
going to
got to
put that shit out
critique
there,
everything.
all right?
I mean,
But it's all in love.
It's the fastest fade. You're not going to get that bad boy 100% perfect. I'm just
You're
saying.
not. No,
Right?
you're not. But I'm just saying.
Nah,
from the pitcher standpoint,
hey,
you
say
will
that
see.
thing. I see
All right?
what you're talking about, and honestly, because the brother is light skinned, he can actually get a pass.
Nah, fam.
No, not what you thinking. I'm saying like just because of this model,
I feel you.
because of this model, that's why he won. You gotta. He's darker, a darker
Yes.
complexion, right?
Yeah, but
Every time a person use a lighter model, for some reason they always come out on top with a lighter model. It just looks better.
why is
It
that?
just looks better.
What do you mean by that?
Now, when you talk about a light-skinned person versus
Because
a
of the
dark-skinned
contrast
person,
of the
you
dark
can
hair
see
and
more
the-
of the contrast.
Okay.
You can see more of the contrast as opposed to somebody that has darker
But
skin.
in this case, honestly, the lighter toned client kind of
Yeah, you can. It shows a whole lot.
It revealed more of the lines, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
So I'm gonna honestly say probably when it comes to the judges actually did their thing in the back. Don't
Yeah,
know
they
what they were
did.
scoring on, but I can honestly say that was probably the only thing that was wrong when it comes to Tony's cut.
Okay, so I did screenshot. Hold on a sec. Hold on now. I'm looking at my phone now.
She done went
okay?
to the phone.
Hold on, I
Tony
did
should have went to the
screenshot.
phone, dog.
No, because I want to just talk about what the judges judge on. But we can move on to the next one.
We did take a picture of
Yeah,
that.
we did.
We did take a picture
Because
of that.
people don't know the category breakdown, and I think that's important for the folks to know. So we can move on. I see we can move into the next one. We can talk about that on the next category, but I do have that.
Yeah, we're going to have that breakdown for y'all.
All right. Next category is
Crispy Caesar with the...
keep going. Okay, wrap it up. Oh yeah.
Oh, all right. So we're going to be right back after this. All right, y'all. So, welcome back. We about to get into the Crispy Caesar with waves category.
Yes.
Now, when I heard about this battle, I seen Crispy Caesar the whole time and did not know it said with waves. But at the end of the day, everybody that was in that bad boy had waves, and I was wondering,
Yep.
like, why everybody? Like,
So why
they
they
got
so
some
wavy?
dope people in this bad boy. Like, everybody
Yeah.
was waved up. They had great. Y'all
I
all
did
picked
notice
good
that.
models. Every single last one of y'all had
Yeah.
good models. Did you see that?
I did
noticed it?
notice that. I did. Did you have any predictions on who you thought was going to win as the contest was going on?
Now let me say this, because it was 3 battles going up, or 3 battles taking place at that
Okay.
point in time. So we had Erica versus Tia Cuts. So we had Erica the Master Barber versus
Yes.
Tia Cuts. We had Nate versus Loyal Barber, and we had Clean Cut versus Marty the Barber. Now, Erica versus Tia. let's look at these cuts, man. Let's go ahead and look at these cuts. I think I asked you. I said, who you got your money on, right?
So, yes, you did ask that. So, I had my money on Erica only because, you know, Erica's experienced. This is not her first go around. Like, she's been doing this barber battle shit right here. So, can we curse? Okay, cool. She been in that thing, okay? So I had her, and then plus I interviewed Tia earlier on in that at the battle, and she was already discouraged because her original model flaked on her, so she had to get someone like at the last minute. So she was already discouraged about that. So I kind of had my money on my girl Erica.
So you basically saying you was going to give it to Erica based off of the fact that she's been doing this longer than Tia, and you know how it feels to come in there being your first time.
Yep.
First time cutting on the platform. First time everybody eyes all on you. It's pretty much like working in the barbershop for the first day all over again, but it's more eyes on you. You on the stage.
Yes,
and then she didn't have her model.
It didn't exactly, and she was already kind of discouraged about that. That's why, like my first battle. And only battle that I won first place on, I had a model from the audience, and so that is kind of nerve-wracking or whatever. So I get it, and that's why I was like, she didn't quite seem too confident in that. So next time be more confident, even if that's not your model, because it definitely shows in the competition.
Yes.
But
and you actually talked to her when that happened, right?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
She was cool, by the way. What's up, girl? So we had Erica, that was her wave cut.
That's Erica's.
Okay. And Tia's. Let's take a look.
Man, shout out to Erica, man. She definitely did her thing on this one. I'm like, man, listen, when I talked to Erica seemed mad confident. She was like, you know, I just want my trophy. I'm going to get my trophy tonight. Like, I'm going to get my trophy. I'm like, you know, I'm proud to see you keep coming back. And I honestly called this at the last battle. I said, yo, Erica, I said, Erica is going to win.
Erica did that.
And she did her thing.
How much time was given to this competition? I mean, to this category?
I think it was 35, 30, was it 35, 45 minutes? 30 minutes.
With 30 minutes.
30 minutes.
I do think that these cuts could have been cleaner. Both of them could have been cleaner with 30 minutes. 30 minutes is a long time to do a cut. I needed to see some shears. I needed to see some freehand, cutting the loose hairs off the top. I don't know, like, maybe, I don't know why this looks like a fastest Caesar.
The fastest
but it's
Caesar.
Good. It looks good, but it looks like a fastest Caesar. I'm not going to lie to you.
Once again, like when that clock start running, you know, people under pressure. You know, it's either going to make a diamond or it's going to bust pipes at the end of the day.
It's a battle.
Yeah, it's a battle. You got to go all in.
You know?
Now, look at these curves right here on my girl Erica cut.
Erica got the curve right.
Check out the other side.
Oh, right. Let me see.
Well, you can look at it right here.
Oh, that curve is not consistent. Don't you hate that?
Man, listen.
Imagine getting your hair cut and one side is like how, and the other side is like, ow. You know what I'm saying?
And I
like,
think she squared the back off too.
Did she? People
like, I don't see the back. I can't see a picture of the back because when you look at the back, man, it look like my man ain't got no neck.
Oh my gosh. Hold on. Wait. Don't do that.
There you go, right there.
Shout out to all my brothers and sisters from New York. That's the New York style right there. Let me see that.
Go back for you.
I think Erica should have definitely faded the neck on this one because I think I saw the judges in the judges room, and I think that's one less line you have to worry about in these barber battles if you fade the neck out. You know, because if that neckline isn't sharp, that's something that goes against your cut again.
Big time.
But
it's also something that's hard to do.
That's true. But because of Tia's work right here.
Tia.
I think that Erica had a lot more room for error here.
She won fair and square. Like, Erica, shout out to you. Tia, keep coming back, baby. You still doing your thing. Like, I seen your page. You are. You must.
Yes, so I don't want to take that away.
Well, yeah, straight up. Like, man, she do her thing. But this is your first time.
Yes.
Do not let it be your last time. Like, Erica kept coming back, and she finally got that dub, all right?
Sure did.
Let's go to that next one. Let's go to Clean Cut and Marty real quick.
Okay.
Shout out to Clean Cut, right? Shout out to Marty the Barber. Two outstanding barbers in the DMV area. If you don't know about them, Trust me, you're going to hear about them.
Yep.
Everybody knows these two names. These gentlemen are doing amazing things in the DMV area, killing the game. They got classes going on. Clean Cut is traveling. Both of them traveling all across,
Yep.
you know, pretty much the United States to get a trophy somewhere.
Oh, wow.
And then they come together to put the battle on, man. And I didn't know who was going to win this one. I'm going to keep it real with you.
Really?
Yeah, I'm going to keep it real with you. I mess with Marty. Marty is nice. And I mess with Clean. And Clean is nice.
Let me
So
pull
let me
those pictures up.
I'm gonna pull a picture up real quick. So here we go. This is Marty's, and I'm gonna tell you right now, y'all. This came down to 2 points. It was a 2-point spread between who the winner was gonna be, and the winner actually came out to be Clean Cut. So shout out to you, Clean Cut. But we about to go over these cuts real quick and critique these bad boys, man.
Right.
So this is Marty, right?
Yeah.
This is Marty's cut right here. My man Waves is definitely spinning. He faded out the back. All right.
Okay.
All right, let me check out this other side and make sure that both of the is consistent.
The neck fade was on point. I like that it's low, that it's seamless. Like you don't see any lines there. We're looking at this is Marty, right? Yeah, Marty did a good job with this. He used his time wisely on this.
That's an icy cut, man.
It was.
It's
I could
icy.
tell that he cleaned up the loose ends off the top. I could appreciate that. I love a finished haircut.
Yup. It really ain't too much you can say about it, right?
The front is symmetrical. It's nothing you can really say.
It was icy.
Marty did great.
And my boy Clean Cut, man, I seen Clean Cuts after that. He even put 2 putts in the brother's head, you know, after he got done. And I'm going to keep it real with y'all. Clean Cuts cut was actually clean. It was clean. Both sides was sharp. All right, the curve was sharp. The back was faded. And the bad boy was parted up. So, you know, shout out to Clean Cut for winning that battle. Let's move on to Nate. Let's move on to Nate. We got Nate and Loyal Barber. So you pull up Loyal. I'm going to pull up Nate. I'm going to pull up Nate on this side.
Let me pull up Loyal.
Yeah. Shout out to Loyal Barber for always traveling all the way from Baltimore to come out here and battle, man. Shout out to you, brother.
Baltimore always be showing love. The Baltimore barbers don't
B-boy.
mind coming out to the other parts of the PG County area.
And he a dope dude too. Like, my man is really humble. You know what I'm saying? He always showing love to everybody. And he really doesn't care if he wins or loses. It's all about the craft. It's all about the camaraderie. It's all about perfecting your craft. You just come out here and do the best that you can possibly do. I remember in one of the interviews, Ron B actually asked him, like, you know what, you plan on doing anything different with this cut? And he was like, man, it's nothing really different to do. It's like, I came out here to do the best that I can do. And I think that all barbers should come out here and be their best.
Nah, I want to win.
It's always listen, man. This is why she's here, y'all. This is why she's here.
All right, and I think a lot of people share that. They know, it doesn't matter if we win. No,
look,
I
man.
Win.
Hey, man.
Okay.
Somebody challenge her, please. You know what I'm saying? Get in the comments and challenge her. So who you pull up? You pulled up.
I have a Loyal right here.
Okay, right there.
Loyal the barber.
So you talk about Loyal's cut real quick.
So Loyal, this is a good cut. This is a clean cut. This is a box in the, on the neck as well. The line was symmetrical. Considering the before picture, he did a wonderful job because his hair is kind of straight. So, and this is a wave competition as well, right? Mm-hmm. So it was good that I could tell that you took your time and took off the loose ends off the top as well. Nice curve right here at the temp.
Did he fiber that bad? Is that fibers? Go back.
Can you do fibers on these? Let's take a closer look at this. It looks like fibers to me. That looks like additives right there. See, lost a little respect right there. Not as a man, but as a person in this competition, you lost a little sauce for me. That's clearly some type of additive in that corner. My eyes are not deceiving. I'm zoomed all the way in, baby.
Hey, look,
this is enhancement.
Hold on, go to the befores. Let's see if he had a bald spot right there.
All right.
Let's see if he had a bald spot right there. Check out them before pictures real quick. And while you doing that, I'm going to go ahead and talk about the winner of this battle, you know, which was my man Nate Dogg. On Instagram, you got to spell Nate Dogg backwards to find him. Alright. Now, his season was fresh. And I seen this at the battle. I was like, Let's go, Nate, man. That bad boy was in the pocket. Now, I know when I look at this, I ain't going to see no flaws because I already looked at it.
Right.
I already looked at it. Matter of fact, man, you was talking. And I said, you know what? I said, who you think going to win this joint? You was looking at the cut, too. I was like, man, this Nate Dogg joint is in the pocket. And he faded the neck out.
So, I'm looking at this before
Look at
picture.
my man Waves, though. Let's get it, man.
Yeah, that's flawless. That's flawless. So, looking at the pictures side by side, the before and after picture of this model, of Loyal's model, has some additives in it.
Mm-hmm.
From my professional experience, like I said, I'm only 8 years in the game, okay? But from what I could tell, that's not. Can you use fibers in these competitions?
If they say you can, you can. If they say you can't, you can't. Now, I don't know if they told them that they can use it in this particular battle. I mean, it's a
hard
wave.
no.
It's a wave battle. I mean,
It's a hard
you're talking about
no fibers.
a crispy Caesar. Now,
No GMOs, please. But go ahead.
yeah, that don't even look like fibers. That look like spray. That look like a can of spray dye.
Now, I will say that you snuck it in there real good because I couldn't see it until I zoomed in, but
I synced that jump though.
Real
I got that barber eye, baby. I got that barber. You gotta use your cat eye, Gina. You gotta use your cat eye. But I see why he used it. I mean, my man, real light up in the corners.
I get it, but it goes to the point you were making earlier about these models.
Gotta use the right model.
Because look at this side. Look at this side. You know, it's clearly additives there, and that's fine in general. But when you're competing, it's kind of like cheating. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to add no roids. We want to win fair and square, right? All right.
Let me see what we got. Yeah, my man. This joint is icy, man. I'm sorry.
But yes. That was
Nate Dogg.
Yeah, Nate did his thing.
Dogg.
I think that was the best cut of the night.
Yeah, to me, I honestly said the same thing.
Yeah,
he came
clap it
out
up for yourself.
Yeah,
okay?
he
That
came
was the
out
best
to
cut
win.
of the night.
Nate, shout out to you, bro. This bad boy is icy. Do you hear me, man? You definitely get the icy stamp of approval. You feel me? So we gonna go ahead and cut to a break. We're going to be right back with this last category. This is the first time this has ever been done at one of these battles. This is the braid and fades category, man. This is a dope one. This is a dope one. What you think about this braid and fade? Matter of fact, we'll be right back.
All right.
Hey everybody, Wade the Barber here. Listen, I got some exciting news for you guys, for real. So listen, I'm starting a hair unit network. It's going to be amazing. I'm building a network of barbers and stylists all over the world to be a part and to join me. I can send you clients. I'm doing a client referral system. I'm also doing mentorship. I'm also doing business branding, tips, and all those things, man. It's going to be dope. It's going to be dope. Listen, all you got to do is go to my website, www.wadethebarber.com. And all the information will be there laid out for you. Just click the link and apply.
Welcome back, y'all, to the recap, man, where we are doing real, raw, and uncut barber business. And before we left on the last segment, we was talking about the braid and fades, man, and I wanted to ask you, like, what do you think about the braid and fades battle? Like, adding that to the twist, the whole twist, and the forum of, the DMV barber battles.
I think the braid and fade cut is a really great addition to this battle because that is such a trendy style. So many people are wearing it. I mean, so many people are going to a stylist to get their hair braided and coming to the barbershop and getting their fade right. Yeah. And whether you're talking about, famous musicians and other people, then trickle down to like the kids, and I've been seeing it on a lot of adults now. So I think that was it's really with the times. It shows that DMV is staying current. So I like that.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah.
Shout out to DMV Barbers, man. Make sure y'all follow them on Instagram.
Yes.
All right, so we about to get into this braid and fades battle, the very first braid and fade battle. Shout out to everybody that actually was in this battle. We're gonna start from 4th place, all right? And 4th place went to the Clipper Goddess and LARAE. So shout out to the Clipper Goddess and LARAE.
Shout out to them.
Yeah, man. This bad boy actually came out. Well, let me let you talk about it first, and then I'm going to say, ladies first, man. Tell me what you think.
I know that's right.
You know what I mean? Let me put the Band-Aid on it after she say what she say.
No, I mean, like, look, I'm about to try a new approach, okay?
Nope. Stay the same.
Let me say something positive first. And first of all, this is an overall excellent cut. If I seen this guy come out of the shop, I'm gonna be like, okay, wherever he went, you know, they did him right. Overall clean cuts. The taper was on point. We can tell that there were additives. There's some GMO in this. This ain't an organic cut. I will say that, but it's on point. All right.
GMO.
This got some GMOs in there. We got the fiber action or whatever that darkens the hairline.
Jones Icy.
It was an overall good look, but I know you wanted to speak to the braid part of it, so I'll toss it to you.
Nope, don't toss it to me. Go
all
ahead
right,
and say
so
what you about to say about the braid part of it. You trying to give it to me.
How much time was given for the braids? 45 minutes was given for the braids. So braiders have to understand. I know stylists, you know, work a lot slower than barbers usually. So I do understand that, and it takes a lot of parting. Parting is just as important as the cornrow. I understand.
Man.
Trust me. This braider, you can tell she was a very good, clean cornrow stylist, which is not easy to come by because you see a lot of people with the fuzzy lines and all that good stuff. But she ran out of time because it was like she started off with like a good 5 or 6 braids, and then it was just boom, this one fat braid on the side. But I understood because she had to finish, but I don't think she allotted for that time. Like, she didn't use her time wisely in this. That was the only knock on this cut for me.
Only thing.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep it real with you. I agree.
Yeah.
Like when I seen her when she first started off, I'm looking at her braid and she started to part the braid. And it looked like she was just very, very technical and, you know what I'm saying? I had to make sure that it was right. And I really think she did a lot for the time to finish the whole thing in 45 minutes. This was her very first battle doing this. Yeah,
and since I will tell you, you had those parts on point, and that is so important with cornrows. It's clean parts. That's what people go to. When they're on Instagram and they're looking for a person to braid their hair or cornrow their hair, they're looking for clean parts. So I feel you, sis. But for the battle's sake, it just was like, okay, maybe you should have did some bigger braids.
Just go in.
Or something like that.
Yeah.
So,
like, I'm going to keep it real with you. Like, don't stop doing it. You know what I'm saying? You see what you did wrong the first time around was, you know, trying to repart. But just do your thing. Just do your thing. Because that side that she finished.
Oh, yeah. It was hot. Do you think they should have had more time? Or is that enough time she just didn't use her time wisely?
Nope. 45 minutes is it. 45. Okay. I want to see what you can do in 45 minutes too. You know, and I'm pretty sure the fans and everybody watching want to see what you can do in 45 minutes with some braids. That's what makes it fun. I mean, that's what makes it exciting to watch. The fact that it's only 45 minutes, and when it comes to your girl, the Clipper Goddess with this fade, man,
she did her thing.
She was zoned in. Do you hear me? And that fade came out flawless. Like you look at the fade. You think that bad boy came out? That bad boy was flawless. She did her thing.
Oh yes.
So she made and saved this whole cut because of the braid. It's only because of that braid.
I will give her that.
Even after the braid, that one braid on the side, and then all of the other braids, you know, all of the other braids was dope. She still made this cut look dope.
Yeah, she did.
She still made this cut look.
She saved it for sure. Man. But this wasn't the only thing that got saved. Let's move on.
All right, let's go ahead and move on. So we're going to number 3.
All heroes wear capes.
Third place came to Tammy and Tony, the one and only, who came in there with, you know, they had their little jackets on. What it said? She braids and he fades, something like that. Tony always doing something with the clothing.
I like him a lot.
Yeah,
I do.
Tony always going all the way out.
Very creative. He's always on point with his presentation. But I ain't gonna lie to you, I didn't like this. This was not my favorite look at all. This was not it for me. This was not it.
No, go ahead. Now, I'm gonna let you finish because I'm looking at the bad boy and I felt the same way. And they had to cut a lot of hair off. They had to cut a lot of hair off. Everybody else had already had like a shaved side. It was low.
That was poor judgment on their part to get that model.
To get this model straight up, because they had to cut all of that off. The person,
that was
and
yeah.
then you got to think about this. The braider had to go first.
That was a horrible judgment call.
Bad.
And that should not have won third place.
Bad, very bad.
That was a horrible judgment call.
Now, when it comes to the braids, though, I will say I can tell that Tammy knows how to braid.
But she just did not know how to compete in this competition with this type of cut. Because you should never do that many braids for a speed competition like this.
That right there.
Oh, it's horrible.
All of that's supposed to be
bad.
up here. Like, honestly, that side part, and I guarantee you Tony would have took all of that up. He would have took all of that up. Now, on this one right here, I would have said Tony should have went first. If Tony would have went first and then, cut the hair and then let Tammy go in and braid everything, I guarantee you they would have been a force to be reckoned with. I'm going to keep it real with you. But the fact that she had to go first with the braids and then Tony had to clean it all up with the fade, you can't get rid of this afterwards.
I understand
it's already
that,
a part
but
of the braid.
This is a battle.
Hey.
Okay?
Look.
This is a battle, and this did not measure up. This should not have placed unless they just had to make a fourth. This should not have placed. This was not good. And
now I see what you said. So
I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's not. I do give him benefit of doubt because he had to cut the hair. I understand that takes way more time. That you have to cut this hair from scratch versus other models who came with their hair shaved on the sides already. However, this is a battle, and that was a very poor judgment call, and it doesn't help because at the end of the day, the finished product was supposed to stand alone.
So let me ask you this, because I think I know what you're saying. Should Tony, the one and only, and Tammy had took that fourth place spot? Like, if it was between you and you were judging,
yes,
and you look at the last cuts that we looked at by, the Clipper Goddess and LARAE, you would have gave them third place.
Even the braids, they were not. Yes, I would have given them fourth place if I had to place them. Because if it was up to me, it would have just been first through third, and we were just like, look, we just got some extra trophies, all right? Because this was not winning material. I'm just saying.
Look, I feel you though.
But not because he's not good.
No, they all nice.
But you got to be able to call his
like
name.
I said, no, it is what it is. Like, that was poor judgment on the model. And then when you think about, I still would say, and I'm gonna say this again.
The braids were not even clean. The parts weren't clean.
If Tony went first and cut the hair down,
I get
and
it.
did the fade, she would have did an excellent job on them braids.
Perhaps,
I'm being 100.
The parts were not clean. The braids are lumpy, and she didn't even the braids that she like kind of crisscrossed weren't braided all the way to the ends. No, this is not good.
Nope.
This looks like, fuck it, I'm gonna say it. This looks like if you go to your friend's cousin's mom and sister's house and they doing it in the kitchen and somebody's practicing. This looks like a mannequin.
Hey, man.
I'm gonna just throw that out there.
Say, man. The girl is being 100 tonight.
That was third place.
I mean,
it could have not been. I would have gone. I could have gone without it, but that is what it is. That's life.
So you would have gave it to Big Braid.
I would have gave it
to Big Braid.
To Big Braid.
Come on with it.
All right.
Let's go to number 2, second place, man. Blackout 301. I got your name right this time, brother. And Miss Molly Marr. This is her first time in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, Miss Molly Marr. She came in with good spirits too, man. I love her spirit, man.
Yes.
Definitely love her spirit, man.
I heard about her actually. A friend of mine who's a barber, shout out to Greg. He said that, I know her. She's official. She knows what the hell she's doing. She's gonna bang that out. So I already kind of had some beforehand intel that she's good at what she does with.
Somebody actually at my shop gets their hair done by her. It's like, yo. She's a beast.
Yeah, I heard that.
And she did this with some dreadlocks, y'all. She braided some dreadlocks. I asked her how did she feel, how did she think she was going to do. She was mad confident. She's like, I'm about to put this thing in a little design.
And she did.
I'm going to just let y'all see it. You know what I mean?
She did that.
And she wasn't cocky or nothing, but she had confidence, man. So shout out to both Blackout and Miss Molly Marr. And I'm about to go ahead and check. What? I'm about to take a look at it. I wasn't moving on. I wanted to take a look at it.
I had some things that I
wanted
wanted to
You say what you gotta say, and I'm gonna say what more I gotta say.
So, what's the young lady's name?
Molly Marr.
Molly Marr.
I like that name.
She saved this look. She is the sole reason this haircut placed in second, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
The braid, well, let me, before I keep going, do you think that locks should be involved with this braiding category?
Well, we talked about it. We're going to do away with locks being involved. Locks going to have their own, category when it comes to braiding and fading. But this is our first braid and fade battle.
Gotcha.
This is the first braid and fade battle. Yeah. And honestly, she did do some braids.
So let me know. Let us
braids.
know in the comment section if you think locks should be in the same category with the braids, so should be considered in the braid category or not. I agree. I don't think they should necessarily, but I'm torn. I'm like 50-50 on that because you still have to braid the locks. It's not, and you have to twist them, so that's not an easy task.
So you said leave it in.
I'm
leave
50-50.
it in this category.
I'm 50-50 on that.
I'm gonna say, my opinion. I want y'all to leave it in too. I mean, because you still gotta braid them things.
Yeah.
And they ain't easy to braid. You know what I mean? And if you braid locks straight back, I'm telling you, you gotta have some skill to braid locks. So it's still tough.
But I also don't know how I don't do that service. So I would like to hear also from stylists if they think that it's an easy comparable thing to do in the competition.
So what you think? Share this with somebody that y'all know that's a stylist, and get them to answer that question for us as well.
All right.
But what you think about the overall cut, the fade? See, she did, man. That bad boy is fresh.
Okay, so the barber, what's his name?
Blackout.
Shout out to him. He's so sweet. He was so nice and respectful. All that stuff. Good energy, good vibes. But he has a long way to go. Okay, she saved this cut with the braids and how clean that was. This was an average cut. I'm gonna give this a 4 out of 10. It really wasn't much fade at all. It was just kind of low all over. He kind of tapered out the bottom. It was just not a good contrast. It just really didn't do it for me. The line was okay, overall good, but you see how it kind of dipped to the side a little bit. It wasn't great work. It was okay work to me.
Yeah, because you can put a mean shape up on my man. You can put a mean shape up on him, and I'm gonna keep it real with you. Like if I'd have got a chance to fade this bad boy, this would have been a dope fade to do because the braids was so vicious.
Yeah.
The braids was so vicious. And I see what you mean by the sides look like.
Yeah.
There's no transition.
I feel like he's new in the game too.
He is.
So the fact that he's out there competing with barbers who've been in the game for several years says a lot about his confidence and his will to like get better. So I will give him that.
Yep.
You got a little work to do, but shit, we all have work to do. Hey. But this is something that you have to improve on because
I got work to do.
A fade is a fade.
Yep.
This is not it.
Yeah. So take this to the DJ booth, right, and tell them play that.
But definitely they won second place because of Marley Marr. Shout out to that sister.
Hey, Blackout, man, just, you know what I'm saying, get that ball fade in there right, man, and you be all right, bro. You know what I'm saying? Keep coming to the fade battles, keep coming to the battles. Get yourself in as many fade competitions as you possibly can, because that's ain't going to do nothing but improve your skill.
Yes.
Stay around sharp iron, because they always say iron sharpens iron, and you're going to be all right, bro.
Can I give advice to the folks out there when it comes to this, people who might be in the same boat as him? If you're working in a shop when it's time to fade, when you're fading and stuff like that, and you're new in the game, you need to watch every single barber that you work with. You need to watch people, see what they do, whether you learn what to do and what not to do, see who's the best, and get a little bit from everybody. And you have to develop your own rhythm, because you should be able to fade in any condition, any competition, anytime, because you have to have that same routine down pat. Of course, there's exceptions with different hair textures and different situations. However, if you got that same rhythm that you do, the same moves that you do every time, you're going to be able to pump that a way better fade out faster at any moment. So I will say that but keep doing what you're doing. Do not give up, but definitely make that fade tighter.
She right, y'all. She right. I ain't got nothing to say on that note.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
We going to number 1.
Yes.
We going to number 1.
Number 1. First place winner.
My man, Edgar Scissorhands, man. Shout out to you, Edgar Scissorhands, man. That's my dude.
You did this.
Bravo, grandissimo. So look, and this was the braid and fade battle. So it wasn't just Edgar. This is the first time I believe Edgar actually worked with somebody else, and her name was Frizzy Lockabone.
She was dope.
Frizzy Lockabone. Man,
Shout
look,
out to her.
after she got finished and Edgar started doing his fade, she's taking selfies and stuff of herself while
Yeah.
he doing the fade. I'm like, man, she felt confident with her work, and I'm gonna honestly say that I liked her work.
Yeah.
I liked her work.
And it's not easy cornrolling straight hair, I would say.
I don't know,
Unless-
because I don't
yeah.
cornroll straight. I never, I don't
Yeah.
cornroll. I can plait.
But
I
she
got
has.
sisters.
All right.
You know
I'm
what
pretty sure those
saying?
plaits
I
are
can
not
plait, you know.
hitting on anything.
Let me see what she looking like. Yeah,
Okay.
the braids was in there, man.
They
I don't see
picked
no
a
hair
good
sticking
model
up.
for this. They selected. Notice how they selected a model with a narrow area to braid for this competition. Now I ain't gonna lie though, she started off a little shaky. I did not believe in her at first because let's be clear.
Really?
Yes, and let's be clear.
Really?
This was poor judgment initially with the way that she started off the braids. She started off I saw what she was trying to do with the front. She was trying to do like multiple braids going into one braid on both sides, but she only had time to do it on one. She realized, okay, I don't have time for all of this extra fancy shit. Let me make this do what it do. And so I could see where the switch up happened.
Did
but
she
was
take it
lumpy.
out? So you say you seen her starting off with a braid and try to go into another braid?
She didn't take
and
it out. She
take
kept it going.
She kept it going?
You could tell right here, yes, because that lump on the top. Hold on, I'm trying to see. It's you could tell one of that top braid is kind of lumpy. The one with the 3 braids going into one, that's a lumpy, like a fat braid. But she just she improvised. She took the time that she had,
She
and
made
she
it
thought
look
quick
complete.
and made it look complete.
She
But
made
as
it
a
look
woman,
complete.
we can just see how certain things that it's not laying, it's not falling right with that. But
And she
it was
also
better.
added like two little, what you call them things?
The hair jewelry.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was smart of her. But you could tell, even in that back view, the braids had to be a little thicker because of the sake of time. But the way she improvised and wrapped that up and pulled that together is how she was able to help Edgar win. Because the fade was good too, but the braids really did help.
What she do? She helped Edgar what?
win.
Mm-hmm.
She helped him win.
Yep.
That was a 50-50 effort. Neither
was.
one saved each other.
Yes,
They
it
complimented each other.
Both of them did a great job.
They made the dream work right here.
Yep. I can't really say too much about this cut, but I liked it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can honestly say Edgar, I'm gonna keep it real. You know, I always keep it funky with you. The fade could have been better.
Yeah.
Right? The fade could have been better. You know what I'm saying? Because he's a lighter model, you can see where the transition is kind of choppy, or where
Right.
the dark hair is kind of choppy. But overall, it was a dope cut. The shape up
Yes.
was cut viciously well. That bad boy was icy. Overall, I'm gonna give it a 8. I ain't gonna give it a full 10, but I'm gonna give it an 8. Like if I seen it on the street, I would be like, man, that joint is hot. I would look at it probably like twice.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I would look at it once and then be like, man, I would look at that twice. It was kind of
not
dope.
3 times.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
but yes, congratulations to them. Shout out to them winning first
y'all,
place
man.
for that. First place, a lot of firsts. It was this first of its competition.
Yep.
It was their first time winning.
Yep.
Shout out to both
Together.
of them.
I
Yeah.
wonder if they're going to keep it together like that. You know what I
They
mean?
should.
Matter of fact, y'all let us know if we should do braids and fades again. Y'all put that in the comments if we should do the braids
I
and
think
fades
so.
one more again. I'm going to say yeah.
Yeah.
I know a couple people that actually wanted to get in it and couldn't get in it.
Wow.
They actually work at my barber shop, right?
Oh, wow.
And they mad at me because they couldn't get in. Like, what you mad at me for? You know what I'm saying? You supposed to get in
Put
it.
your bed there
Yeah,
early.
and you know who I'm talking to. You supposed to call them up and get yourself in the battle. Don't get mad at me because you wasn't in the battle. I'm not your manager. All right?
But yes, they did great.
Yeah, but
it was such a
overall,
great
man,
turnout.
it was dope. It was a dope turnout. I honestly want to say that I wanted to be in this one right here, this braid and fades.
Yeah.
Like, oh man, I would have loved to have been in that one. I like braid. Have you ever cut one?
Yes, all the time.
Do you like cutting them?
I love it.
I love cutting them.
You know one thing, I love fading a head that I don't have to take anything off the top of.
What?
If I can fade it, that's easy money right there, because it ain't no cheaper than a regular fade. So if I ain't got to touch the top and I'm just fading the sides, I love you.
Big facts. Now, I will honestly
money.
say I would love for the braids to already be done though.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Get your braids done, then come holler at me. I want
I
to make the
agree.
joint look super icy, but after I put an icy cut on some braids and the braids ain't done, I'm like, I don't even want to take a picture of it until you get your
No
braids
bull.
done. You know what I'm saying?
That's facts.
That's why I
Full
think
facts.
Tony, the one and only in the model, man, if they sides was already cut, they'd have been alright, man. They'd have had something
Yeah.
to work with. if them sides is already low.
But we would never know.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, y'all, we wrapping it up right now,
Yes,
man.
indeed.
Listen, we had a good time on this show. You had
Yes.
fun for the first time?
I had fun. Let me know what you guys think about
Hey.
about me on the recap show.
They're going to be like, nah, get rid of Icy and keep her.
Should they get
And that's
rid
going
of-
to be
should-
all the fellas, and y'all better not say that.
No, don't say
Yeah, all
that,
the
don't
fellas
say
going to be
that.
like, yo, keep her, get rid of Icy.
No, but
all
tell
the
me if
fe-
I'm being
y'all-
too
listen.
hard.
ahead.
Y'all tell me if I'm being too hard. Put it in the comment section. Or are you
No,
feeling
I
what
don't
I'm
think
saying?
so.
If you feeling what I'm saying, let me know. I mean,
don't
I
think
can't
so.
really change how I am, so y'all gonna have to love me the way I am. Okay?
Yeah, you did an amazing job.
Thank you.
Yeah, shout out to you.
Appreciate that.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So you did want to say something before we actually
Before we wrap the show, really
Yeah.
quick, I just want to just say rest in peace to Nipsey Hussle, and shout out to condolences to all of his family and friends, people close to him, people who loved him.
Yeah.
I just didn't want to get on any type of screen time or publish any type of content without saying rest in peace to such a great man.
swag.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to everybody that you know what I'm saying, supporting the family. You know,
Yeah.
because we can't support, but this is how we can support.
Yeah.
You know,
We gotta
and
acknowledge
rest
that.
in peace, man, or rest in power. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? We love you. You know, we gonna miss you. We gonna miss your work. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people that's gonna start hearing about you and that never knew anything about you, man. So you still gonna be legendary. You still gonna live on.
Yep.
Salute to you, brother, and salute to their family. All right. So, guys, without further ado, this is the recap. We wrapping it up.
Yes.
We always give you the real, look, the raw, and the uncut business. All right, but it's barber business, man. Shout out to Miss Sabre, man.
Yes. If you would like to follow me on the internet, I'm Miss Sabre on Instagram, and I'm also Cuts by Sabre, where that's on my haircut work and stuff like that. So make sure you follow me, DM me, let me know what you think about me being on the recap show. So yeah.
And shout out to Mr. I Will the Barber for allowing us to use,
Yes.
you know, his facility.
It's beautiful.
You know what I'm
shop.
saying?
Yes.
I love the feng shui in this bad
Yes.
boy. You know what I mean?
Yes.
It feels like a lounge / barber
It
shop in here, man.
does.
This is real dope, man. So shout out to him. You know what I mean? Make sure y'all look him up on Instagram. That's I Will Barber. I
Yes.
Will Barber. Not I Will the Barber. There's no underscores, no spaces, just I Will Barber. The
Yes.
name of the barber shop is called Photo Fresh Cuts. Alright?
Yes.
Salute to him. Salute to y'all.
Yep.
Tune in next time, man. It's going down again on the recap.